Welcome back to another episode on BrokeRock. In full disclosure, this is like the third time I'm recording my intro and outro because of audio problems. First time my mic was muted, and then the second time I realized that the recording itself in the the program I used to record, it was muted from when I did my time lapse. Jeez. So hopefully I get it right this time. Anyway, so I spent probably a good part of Saturday working on a design for the living quarters, and I think that's what we are going to do today. So without any further delay, I'm going to gather up the stuff that I need to get started, and I will see you guys after the time lapse. Okay, guys, so finally got the basic layout done. Unfortunately, ran out of glass, which I pretty much figured I would. I didn't have a whole lot to begin with, and I used all of what I had and all of what the gal had over at his place. So hopefully, I did mention it in Discord, so hopefully somebody will be able to help us out and bring us some more glass. So hopefully we can get the floors finished. So I am just going to turn around here and we're just going to go do a tour. I'm kind of running out of time to get this done because I got to go to the store and pick up my daughter here soon. So I decided to go with the basalt and light blue terracotta, and I think that combination, those two look really, really good together. And then I went with the warped doors just to kind of add a little bit of color, and it kind of matches the basalt pattern a little bit. The floor, I went with black concrete, like I have with all of them. You know, they've all been rimmed in some kind of black concrete. And then I decided to use the crimson stems for the hall floors. And it reminds me an awful lot of that old type carpet that you would often see in hotels and motels. And I like the way it looked. Added some sea lanterns for lighting. So let's start over here. So this one's not finished yet. I still got to do the floor in here, but I ran out of glass, so I wasn't too worried about trying to get this one done right now. And not to mention that this floor is going to be a checkered pattern of the quartz brick and the polished blackstone brick. So I needed to gather up some more of those, which I did. So I hope I have enough to finish this. Unfortunately, I can't make slabs out of the quartz brick, but I can out of the blackstone. So that should be easy enough. So this will be pretty much the kitchen area, basically. That wall will probably have all of the cabinets and that kind of thing. I want to put in like a little bar area, like a little island bar type thing where they can just come in and sit down for a quick bite. And then a table back here in the corner for basically like proper meals and whatnot. And then over here, I try to do the floors all different. You can see I run out of glass and get all that glass in. So this will be a one room. And then over here, this one will be the bathroom. And I use quartz. What I had pretty much had left. And then access from two different doors. I will probably add some... It's hard to shut that door without... I'm going to turn this back on just to make it easier on myself. I will probably add some decorations, some paintings and stuff out through the hallways. And then back here, and I'm missing the black glass for this part. This is a smaller room, but it's big enough for, you know, a bed and maybe a little desk or something like that. I'll probably put decorations along this wall. Just to break up that being such a wide expanse with no doors or anything, not to break it up. So this one is probably going to be the biggest room, and I noticed that I've got some basalt turned around in some places, so I'll have to fix that. But this area here would be kind of the living area, and I picture this being the, I guess, commander's or the lead person's room, who's ever in charge. This way they could have an area to meet with other people. And this back here would just be the bedroom type area. So I'll need to get a door put on there. And then over here we got another smaller, bigger than the one on the other side over there. Not too much bigger, but it is a little bit bigger. So you got a small room there, and I used diorite in there. That floor, this one's going to be black stone floor, and this is, I think, is probably the smallest room. But it'll be okay. Like I said, these are just kind of like little places, just basically a place for them to sleep. They're not going to spend a whole lot of time here. Most of it will probably be spent out in the little community area. So there's that room I used the warped wood there, and then this room here I used the crimson, and I still got to put in the rest of the polished basalt in here. And like I said, I got some areas of the basalt where I need to fix. And then just finish the glass and then decorate. And this area will be done. I do have an idea. Well, I had a design for up there. I was going to put either stairs or slabs just to prevent moths from spawning up there and get rid of all those torches. And had some, ideas for lighting. Then I was thinking earlier, well, on the last time I tried to record this outro, I got to looking, I got to thinking, what if I just hang like lanterns off the top? I'll slab what parts I don't have, like I guess like a post and then lanterns hanging off of them. So I could light both the inside and the outside of the rooms. And I decided to leave the ceilings open because of the dome. So I'm not going to put ceilings in any of these rooms. The walls were more just to section off for privacy, basically. So I may change the design that I had in mind for up there and do the lanterns that'll hang over both sides. Though I did have a wall hanging on periodically down through the halls and in the rooms, and then hanging lanterns from those. So I think I'm gonna try the other idea I had in mind and see what I think, and whether or not I like that or not. And then if I don't, I'll just go back with what I originally had in mind. But that will finish this outside of the decorating. We might decorate in the next video, furnish all the rooms and stuff. I already pretty much have that all planned out for each room, but I need carpet and I'm going to need wool for beds. So I don't know if I will be able to get those gathered between now and Friday. And speaking of which, last week I swapped my BrokeRock video and the Nightmare Journey video, and that seemed to work out really well, since my Wednesdays are pretty limited for recording and editing since I play on the Hive with Scent. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go with that schedule instead. So those two will swap. My second BrokeRock video of the week will now be on Friday rather than Thursday. And I don't know if I'm going to continue playing the Nightmare Journey. It's been pretty rough. I have not made it very far in that, and we're on 5 episodes. I can't remember. So I might try a different map to play through. I want basically one video where I just record a straight 20 minutes, and to make that easier editing wise for a Thursday video. So I'm still going to go with it for now, but don't be surprised if that ends up getting changed to something different. But we'll see how it goes. So for Friday's video, we may decorate if I can get the supplies, but I still have a Wednesday video to do, which will be Fortress World, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do for that video yet, but I'm going to have to figure it out because, I got to record that one tomorrow. So I don't know if I'll do the tunnel over there or maybe work on Callie's house some more, since I have quartz. I gathered up some quartz, so I might do that. I don't know. We'll just see how that goes. So Friday we'll for the next BrokeRock video, we'll either decorate this here or might just do a tour. I've been kind of wanting to tour the community starter area. I did look at a few places over there before, you know, like the Voideds we've toured. But I haven't really just gone around and looked at all the different builds. And I know some of the members who started out the season started out on BrokeRock have since left due to life stuff, and you know, got all the craziness with COVID, and people's work lives have changed massively because of it. So some people's kind of left throughout the season just because of life stuff. So I think it would be good just kind of go around and look at those. So we might do that Friday and then stave off the decorating the living quarters for next week. That's the last major area that we need to do on the base. Once that's done, it'll be just kind of adding the details, the decorations and that kind of thing. And I also need to gather quite a bit more quartz, because on all the domes, and yes, Gonzo is still here, on all these domes, on this one here especially, I want to put in the sea lanterns because I haven't done that yet. And I was just thinking, I know I want to do it on the outside. I want to add stairs to the kind of the squirt off areas, just kind of to give it more of a rounded or gentle kind of, so it's not so sharp. And I was just, as I was thinking that, I was looking at the top of this dome here and thinking maybe I'll do that on the other side as well. But that will be dependent on how much quartz we're able to get. But that's for later on down the road. We get the main projects done on our base, then we can focus on some of this other smaller stuff that I'd like to get done. And then it also frees us up to do some stuff in the community. Like finish that tree that I had been wanting to put in over at my starter base that never got done. There's some, I'll be able to focus on finishing the nether trees and the nether hub. I'm going to have to grind out some of the warped to do the green trees or blue trees or whatever color trees you want to call those. Just some odds and ends stuff that we'll be able to do, you know, like finish the trees over in the shopping district that I wanted to put in. I know Jen's done a lot of work over there. Payne's done a lot of work over there. I believe Mad was going to do the other shopping portal. And then we got that chest monster over there that we'll need to clean up and move. And since I put all that in, I'm happy to do that. We might move a lot of that stuff over to the community area. That way it's still within easy access if anybody needs it to do anything else in the shopping area. But I think, guys, I've rambled on quite enough for this outro. I am going to end this here, and we will see you in the next video. Bye!